We got the same thing going on, variegato setup. Man, I think actually I'm literally gonna do the same thing I did last time. Different cup this time. Sorry, I just, you know what I mean. We just let it ride, and once we press play, we press play. Anyways, hello guys. Hope you're having a good night or good morning. Otherwise, I have a new topic for today, and we're staying with the same commentary style, and I don't know how long this video is gonna be. It's not gonna be too long. I have to make my bed, you know what I'm saying, before I head off to sleep. Before this day is over, because I need to drop this before the day is over. But regardless. The topic I had for today, I literally just had it on the tip of my tongue. Staying fit, and not even staying fit specifically, just staying healthy. And yeah, that's about it. I recently just got into the gym for the first time in my life, like ever. I've never been one to work out. I wasn't even really a sports kid, to be honest. Trust me, I still don't watch sports. I never really found that much interest in it. The only thing I do find interest in, this is off topic, but the only sports I do find interesting is like boxing or combat sports. Things kind of that are one-on-one, to be honest. I've gotten into like bouldering and rock climbing. Like seeing those Olympic sports are pretty cool. But regardless, I don't watch the regular sports that people watch, and I don't really watch sports, period, full stop. Regardless, I digress. I never been one to. I stopped playing sports when I was in middle school. I never been one to be working out and shit until these past, staying consistent these past couple months. And to be honest, being in the gym, or just being out, just getting active, the difference it makes on your body, obviously this is obvious, but the difference it makes on your body and how healthy you become, it's insane. But what it seems like in America, maybe it's the food, I don't know, I don't want to give people a cop-out, because we all live in the same country, and I see people on a day-to-day basis, at least maybe, in my vicinity at least, who just aren't, they are healthy. They're not fat. Sorry, I just got to say it bluntly. They aren't out here on, with diabetes. They aren't. But regardless or not, I don't know if you guys know this, but some people are born with diabetes. But regardless or not, over half of the population of the United States has either pre-diabetic, diabetic, or has type 2 diabetes. You know what I'm saying? There's some form of, like, it's kind of crazy how bad the food is out here. But like I said, we all have access to the same country, and there's ways to eat well. Even with the fast food options we have, there's some that are better than others, and that, don't cost that much. But it's still going to cost. You're still going to have to pay more than, like, slop. But, I think a lot of working out is that, I guess it's talked about, and like I said, we all have the internet now, but it's a lot of eating, like making sure you're eating the right food. If you're not eating the right food, like you're gonna lose out on so much, just in general. Like, I know some people just don't like eating at all, and some people like literally starve themselves. But if you aren't getting the proper nutrients and like what is it called? If you aren't getting the proper vitamins and what I'm saying, the protein, calories, all the things that you need in your body, like on a day-to-day basis, even if you're working out, the gains you're probably going to do more harm than good. Some people literally work themselves to death, like work out themselves to death, it's an interesting concept. Like, how you can be so infatuated with getting fit that you die from working out and you don't eat the proper way. Just make sure, if you're going on that route, one, I've seen a lot of things about peptides recently, and me personally, I'm staying wouldn't touch that shit with a 10-foot pole. But like, do what you want to do, I guess. It's a free country. I wouldn't suggest it. I don't condone it. But it's like at the end of the day, it depends how old you are. I guess, like, I mean, even then, I still don't suggest it. But which this is kind of who this is targeted to, the younger, the younger generation, the younger audience. It's like, we have so much time to work out. Like, it is not that serious. You do not need to get a 6-pack pecs and, biceps in 2 seconds, bro. It's not that serious. And like, and at the end of the day, I think, in my opinion, that your body probably is better off building the muscle up over time, like gradually, instead of just right away, you know what I'm saying? Or like whatever the peptides and X, Y, and Z, steroids definitely, but whatever anything does, it's like, you're gonna overshock your body at a certain point, and you're probably gonna fuck yourself up. And I don't suggest it. I suggest eating well. Make sure you're ingesting the right foods. And while I am probably not the best person, like I eat whatever I want, and I'm fortunate, and I don't know how long that's gonna last either. I'm only 20, so yeah, like I don't know how long that's probably gonna last. Another 10 years. And then I can't be eating with everything, but regardless, eat well. Maybe you can splurge every now and then, but like, I suggest just make sure you're eating the right foods, and have one thing that you're doing that you enjoy, but that is an active thing. Like, I don't know, people play pickleball. I think I've seen like a lot of people play pickleball recently. That's been a very increased community nowadays, but I've gotten into bouldering recently. That is super fun. It's like rock climbing, Maybe I'll do a video on that at some point. We'll see. I might bring the GoPro. But regardless, find something you enjoy that keeps you active. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's about all the wisdom I have on that topic. I mean, I'm definitely gonna probably spin back on that at some point in the year, and talk about more in depth on like maybe food, and more in depth on like working out. But I was more so in the range of staying healthy and fitness today. Didn't want to really go outside of that. It was a lot of different things, bouncing off on a lot of different stuff. But regardless, I didn't want to talk too long. Oh, it's only 8 minutes. So, love you guys. Stay safe, stay blessed, and make sure you're getting them gains in. You know what I mean? Like, stay in the gym. I don't know. Do something. Stay safe.